This is a story that you might have heard before, but I want to also modify that story a bit. There's a story of three friends who were living in a certain village. The village was on a hill, and one of the major problems for the people in that village was how they would get access to water. They were living on the hill, but the nearest source of water was a river which was way below the hill. And it was very frustrating going down the hill, fetching water and bringing up to the village. So these three friends saw an opportunity, saw a business. They wanted to make a business out of it. So they decided that, okay, what they were going to do was this. Every morning, they would go down the hill, fetch water, and then come to the village and sell the water to anybody who was interested. So they started. The first day was excellent because they had a lot of customers. So they'll go down the hill, get the water, and sell to the customers. They will get customers. Customers were booking. Business was very good. Business was booming for the three of them. Then one day, after close of work, these three friends were sitting together discussing the business, and one of them brought up an idea. And the idea was this, that he was going to employ other people because he has now realized that fetching the water was extremely difficult. He couldn't do it. Now he's young, and that he couldn't do it for the next 5 or 10 years. So what he wanted to do was that he wants to employ people, set up a company, employ other people who will be fetching the water for his customers. Then one friend also said that no, that was not a good idea. He was going to continue fetching the water every day. He was strong enough to fetch the water, carry it to his customers. Then the last person also decided that, yes, it's true. Fetching the water is very difficult. Now we are all young. In the next 10 or 15 years, we cannot continue fetching water every day. So what he wanted to do was this. Why don't they connect a pipe to the river? From the river to the village, so that they can put a pump in it so that the pump can pump the water through the pipes to the village. When they're able to do that, they will just have to open a tap and the water will flow and they can serve their customers. But the other two friends were like, this is going to take a lot of work. So among these three friends, one wanted to continue fetching the water every day and every morning. The other person wants to employ other people to fetch the water. The third person wants to create a system where just by opening the tap, water will flow. Amongst these three, one of them is a self-employed, another is the business owner, and then another is an entrepreneur. The first person who said that he was going to continue fetching the water is self-employed. Self-employed means that you have just employed yourself. Without you, the business is not there. Monday to Friday, you need to be there to serve your customers. You cannot take a break. You cannot take 3 months break from your work. The business will collapse. So if you're going to do a business and you cannot take 3 months leave, remember, or you cannot even take a week leave from that business, remember, you are self-employed. You are not an entrepreneur. The second person who is going to employ other people to do the business of fetching the water, that person is a business owner. What it means is that the work that you were doing, the fetching of the water, you have just employed other people to do that work for you. So now what you need to do is to be able to manage those people doing the work for you. You are not an entrepreneur, you are a business owner. The third person who decided to create a system by putting a pipe, that person is an entrepreneur. Yes, it was going to be very difficult at that point, and it was going to be very expensive too. But as an entrepreneur, whether you have money or not, you need to be able to convince other people. You need to convince investors to put money into your idea. And you are an entrepreneur. And one thing about an entrepreneur is that you will be able to scale that business very, very fast. So if you're moving from being an employee to becoming an entrepreneur, you need to make a decision. Are you going to be self-employed? Are you going to do the work all by yourself? Without you, the business will collapse. You cannot even take a week off your business because your business depends on you and it depends on your physical presence 24/7. That is being self-employed or being a business owner. You employ other people to do the work for you. As a business owner too, you might not be able to even take a month leave away from your work. Because if you're not there, are those people that you have employed, are they going to do the work the way you want it? The third option is to become an entrepreneur. You are going to create a system. You are going to bring people together. You're going to create a system, and that system is going to generate the revenue for you. The system will not depend on your physical presence. Whether you are there or not, the system is going to be able to generate revenue for you. So you have a choice to make. Self-employed, business owner, or to become an entrepreneur. And you need to make a choice. And whichever choice that you are going to make, it is going to determine how you are going to run your business. Remember, self-employed, business owner, a real entrepreneur. And you need to make a choice. But the beautiful thing is that you can start as a self-employed, transition into a business owner, and then transition into an entrepreneur.